Isabella. I'm a senior at Fairfield University.
My name is Delona Morris. I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Hi, I'm Kayla.
I'm Janaea Butler. I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm a nursing major at Fairfield University.
I'm Sarah Gideon. I'm about to be a graduating senior at Fairfield University.
Hey, I'm Nay. I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm funny, I'm a peacemaker, and I love my buns because the volume of my high puff is fabulous.
At what age did you get a perm and what age did you decide to go natural?
I was 12 when I got a perm, and I was 20 when I went natural.
I was about 8 years old when I first got my perm, and I decided to go natural when I was 19 years old.
It was 8th grade. I want to say I was 12 or 13 already. And I decided to go natural actually at the age of 14.
So I believe I got a perm around 2nd grade when I was like around 8 years old.
I got a perm freshman year of high school, and I started my natural process sophomore year. So basically, for my hair to be healthy enough to call it natural, I'd say senior year of high school.
I got a perm when I was maybe about like 7, 7, 8, and I went natural 2 years ago.
Do you ever resent or blame the person who permed your hair for the possible hair damage or hair loss if you had it?
I don't blame the person that permed my hair. It was my mother that permed it first, and after that she would take us to hair salons to get it permed. I don't blame her because I think it was definitely an issue of being misinformed. Getting your hair permed when I was growing up was the thing that you did. Nobody knew otherwise. You know, some people didn't have their hair permed, and sometimes we kind of like looked down upon.
Do you ever resent or blame the person who permed your hair for either hair loss or hair damage?
Of course not.
Why not?
Well, one, it was mostly my decision. I had a lot of like self-esteem tied to like my hair being straight and long, so like that's not my mom's fault. So I would never blame her for like any damage caused to my hair.
Absolutely not, because at the end of the day, in fact, she even told me that she didn't want to perm my hair because she knew that my natural hair would have grown a lot longer had it stayed in a natural state. And honestly, I would blame society for that. Like, I couldn't blame my mom for that because, you know, she just wanted to do what I wanted to do. And if she felt like, okay, if that's what she wanted to do, then that's fine, even though I can't force her if that's what she doesn't want, if that's what she does not want to do.
No, I don't resent her. I feel like everything my mom does is in the best interest for us. And I know she didn't do it out of, I want to make my daughter beautiful. She did it out of, it's hard for me to actually sit here and go through the pain and combing out her hair in 4 hours out the day. I don't feel resentful at her, toward her at all. She actually didn't keep the perm in for that long. I had maybe 2 perms after that, and after that she was like, no.
Why did you decide to go natural?
I felt like the perming process was just a lot of chemicals. It was just bad for my hair, and I always like the curl pattern when it comes to like the natural hair and everything. I like the feel of it, so I wanted to be different.
It was my decision. Everyone was against it, but I was going to be the one combing my hair, so I was like, yeah, that's not going to work, so just perm it because it's going to be easier to handle.
Sophomore year, I've decided to go natural because the natural hair movement started to come around, and even before then, I was still a bit hesitant. I'm thinking to myself, like, I remember having kinky hair, and I just didn't want to deal with like the pain of like combing my hair all the time, as well as like seeing the way it looked.
And what does natural hair mean to you?
Natural hair to me is like my crown. Like, it's not just on my head, but it's something that I hold dearly to my heart. But at the same time, I don't let it dictate who I am as a person. So if I were to come in with my hair all chopped off and nothing but like 2 inches left, that's still my hair and that's still my crown.
Being natural means embracing myself and embracing my hair exactly the way it comes.
Were you afraid to go natural?
Yes.
Why?
I was really afraid to go natural because I've always felt like my hair was nappy. Like, I have 4C hair, so like the texture of my hair would always be rough and coarse, and I was just like, wow, this is not working out for me. And I would straighten my hair when I would get like leave outs or weaves, and then the heat damage, my hair would just be straight and the other half would just be crazy looking. So like I was really afraid, but I started to treat it better. Now I love it. Yeah.
What made you decide to go natural since it was not that easy to handle?
Because the perm was thinning in my hair, and it's kind of sad to look at. So I was just like, yeah, it's time to go back and just wear the natural.
Right. Were you fearful to go natural?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like I said, had a lot of self-esteem tied to my hair being like pretty long. I think it was like shoulder length before I cut it. And I was like, I'm gonna look so awful with short hair. But eventually I decided it's not about like how I look. So chopped it all off.
Okay. And what was the experience like of the perm for you? Like, did you ever feel burning, sore?
Yeah, I got burns a lot because I couldn't handle the perm. I used to itch my hair, so yeah, I used to get burned a lot.
But yeah, I would get burns. My head was actually more tender. My scalp itself was more tender.
I think that your mom, when she decided to perm your hair, that she wanted you to fit like this European standard of beauty?
Not necessarily. I think she wanted to, I feel like she wanted the best for me. I think she just emphasized on the idea of just looking your best as much as you can, you know. I think with the hair with the hair aspect, as long as your hair wasn't looking crazy, like just keep your hair neat and tidy, like you should be fine. However, once I brought up the idea of going natural, I think she was more concerned the fact that people would make fun of me because, like, you know, with Afrocentric hair, it's more like, you know, not necessarily out there, but it's, you know, it's not straight, you know? So it's like, I think that was what she was worried about. But I think her main thing was just like, you know, just look presentable, like don't dress not nice in a way. So.
So I think if you think of like yourself as only being attractive when you're like closer to European beauty standards, that's like something you have to unlearn yourself. So I guess in some ways yes, and in some ways no.
Do you think the perm is detrimental to the Black community?
Yes, I do think so, and I think it's like a shortcut to actually learning how to take care of yourself the healthy way. It provides you like a short, I guess, it provides you like some sort of, you know, short satisfaction, like, oh, my hair is like laid back without actually being healthy. And so going natural has really taught me that some of these chemicals in perms are very, you know, dangerous, and they're not really good for one's scalp. And yeah.
Since you know, like the whole concept of the perm and like what it was meant for, etc., do you think that it can be harmful to the Black community, in specific Black women?
I think it is harmful to the Black community, well, specifically Black women, because now it's like we want to change ourselves. Like we're doing the perm because we don't accept our hair. Like now it's not just I can't handle my hair anymore. Now it's I want to be this way and I need to be this way to be beautiful.
When you did go natural, was it a scary process for you?
Nope, it wasn't scary because my best friend's natural, and I really love her afro, so it was like, oh, I can't wait to get there, so I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah. Do you think natural hair provides like a community amongst Black women?
Yeah, I think it really does, because we had this club on my campus for natural hair people, and like it brings us together.
Do you think that going natural allowed you to love yourself and the Black community a bit more?
Yes, I feel more connected to women and female when it comes to going natural, because it's a new thing now. Like majority of the people are like getting not getting perms anymore. They're just natural. So I feel like, oh, you're natural. What do you use on your hair? Oh, Cantu. I'm like, girl, that doesn't work for me, you know. But then like we share our products, like what's good for our hair, you know, and that makes me feel more connected because now we could like share our products and what works best for our hair, or like, you know, rice water now is a new thing, and it's just like I feel like it really does bring more of a connection.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
I don't know if I'd say I felt more accepted. I definitely know that I felt more comfortable in my own skin when my hair was straight.
And why is that?
Well, you know, media, books, movies, TV is all giving you this idea that like long straight hair is like the pinnacle of beauty. And of course now we know it's not, but now we know it's not because of all like the counter movements that like, you know, was brainwashed into thinking European features are the epitome of beauty, but they're not. So it just took a lot of unlearning.
And what did good hair mean to you growing up versus what does it mean now?
Okay, growing up, good hair was pretty, silky, the curls and everything, the fine curls actually. And now, good hair is anything hair that's healthy.
Why did you decide to make this decision to go natural?
I just felt like at the end of the day, I wanted to, I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to have, you know, healthy hair and just to embrace all of me. You know, I embrace my skin, I embrace my facial features, I embrace my nose, my lips, you know, my curves, everything about me as a Black woman. So it's like, why can't I embrace my natural hair? So I think a lot of positive affirmations from other people just definitely confirmed me going natural and then seeing how beautiful natural hair, especially my hair type, which is 4C with a lot of kinks and naps and just everything in between. And I'm just starting to embrace it. Even if it takes like 1-2 hours out of my time to do my hair, at the end of the day, it's like, it's all worth it at the end. Because at the end of the day, I still have healthy and beautiful hair. And a lot of people, other races have natural hair. So it's like, why can't we, you know? So.
And would you ever feel comfortable going into a space such as like corporate offices with natural hair?
No, because I've learned to love my hair. And I feel like once you've learned to love your hair and accept it, that it's a part of you, then it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. So you just walk in and you're like, I'm beautiful either way, straight or curly, just natural.
Do you think when you had a perm, it affected the way you viewed Blackness? Like Black people, for instance?
I don't think it affected the way I viewed Black people. I think it actually made me a little more upset about the people like who viewed kinky and nappy hair. I think I hated hearing the word nappy, and that's what made me upset, which made me want to actually become natural because I wish someone would say nappy.
Or like a connection with your ancestors, maybe, with your natural roots?
Definitely. My great-grandmother had this long gray ponytail. And I think it definitely did connect me more so to her because I never was able to meet her, but I know that they say my hair and her hair were alike. So I feel like that is something that connects me to my ancestors.
Do you know sometimes what you love about Black women?
I just love how, you know, we're strong, we go through so much with the society through both ends, you know, and I feel like, you know, just being a Black woman is just beautiful, you know. We have like our kinks, we have like our struggles, but I think at the end of the day, we're also more caring, like the most understanding group of women ever, and sometimes that can also be a blessing and a curse at the same time. But I just feel like just me being I wouldn't trade my skin for the world ever.
What do you love about Black women?
We're powerful.
How so?
We could do a lot of things that people think that we can't do because we're Black, if that makes sense.
Okay, so what kind of advice do you have for those who are trying to go natural but are afraid of the backlash that they'll receive from society?
I would say that the backlash, you won't take it as hard once you learn to accept your hair, that it's a part of you and it's a part of what makes you beautiful. So I'd say just go for it because in the end, like, it's just really amazing. So yeah.
Do you think you'd ever go back to perming your
No, I love my hair too much.
I would say to love yourself, have patience. Don't worry about what other people like are saying or if their hair is longer or shorter than yours. Look at yourself, worry about you. And what makes you happy, do it. Just do what makes you happy.
Okay. What advice do you have for those who would like to go natural but are afraid of like societal backlash?
I think the advice I'd have is like at the end of the day, the only person you should be worried about is yourself and, you know, your hair being healthy.
And what kind of advice do you have for people who want to go natural but possibly are still afraid of society's backlash?
I'm going to say you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So do what you want to do for you.
That was perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay. You could go first.
Oh, no. I'm just
I'll go first. My name is Asia Roundtree. I'm from